The first movie of Extraction was great, but what about Extraction 2? Because always when Netflix decides to make other parts, they will be garbage. Was this movie garbage? Or was it one of the most beautiful action movies that I have watched all my life? I have heard a lot. They say that Extraction 2 is better than John Wick Chapter 4. Is it really like that? Extraction 2 broke a new Guinness World Record. But in what? I'm going to tell you in this video. So before you start, prepare your favorite drink so you can have the best experience in this creamy review. But in the beginning, for those who do not know the story of this movie, I will tell you about it. What's the story? In Extraction 2, Tyler Rake is a Black Ops mercenary on the road to recovery from the grave injuries from his last mission. Upon recovery, he retires to the deep woods of Austria to live in quiet and isolation. That peace is broken up when his ex-wife sends a mystery man to track him down to give him a new mission: rescue his ex-wife's sister Kevin and kids, who are held in a brutal prison, put there by a brutal gangster after he's sentenced to serve time in the prison in the Republic of Georgia. Tyler is reunited with his assistants Nick and Yaz to infiltrate the prison. But it doesn't take long for them to realize that the mission is going to be more difficult than they anticipated, particularly when the Georgian gangsters emerge determined to exact revenge at any and all costs.
You fought your way back. You just have to find out why.
So in this video, I will talk about 5 topics. In the beginning, I will talk about the characters, one of the strong personalities that you will love, and one of the characters that you will not like, and maybe you will hate some character. Then we will talk about is Extraction 2 is better than John Wick Chapter 4 or not, and what a new Guinness World Record that Extraction 2 broke it. Then we will talk about the positive and negative points in the movie. I have a request. I wish with all my heart that you subscribe to the channel. We get tired of writing scripts and editing videos, but we do not get views. But I will continue to download videos because I love what I do. But if you subscribe to my channel, I will be pleased. The characters. Tyler's character is one of the best characters that lead action scenes. While watching the movie, I say to myself, if I was in the same position as Taylor was, I would be scared and nervous to the extent that I would not be able to move. But Tyler's calmness really makes you think about what this character went through to reach all this calm in such a situation. I always prefer characters who have calmness in solving problems, such as Thomas Shelby, Anne Ragnar, Jon Snow, John Wick. All these characters quietly share the most difficult situations, allowing them to make the best decisions. But there is something I wish the writer had talked more about Tyler's character, which is Tyler's past with his wife. I wish I could see more about Tyler's past and what this character went through to be calm in the most difficult situations. Tyler Rake has 2 close teammates who are engaging to watch, and I was able to feel somewhat drawn to them. Nick and Yaz are just excellent characters within the narrative because they seem to always know exactly where to be. I mean, yeah, there is a lot of belief that needs to be suspended, but they're the kind of characters we want to see battle it out. Maybe take a beating, and then come roaring back for more, and somehow overcoming any wound they sustain. And I also want to talk about the villain character. The thing that makes me sympathize with the villain characters is to have logical motives. I certainly do not with villain motives, but when a personality has a motive, that makes me understand his behavior. In this movie, the villain character was born hard life, which made him build all this wealth based on illegal work. And this character has the principle that the family is above everything, and I liked that. Is Extraction 2 better than John Wick Chapter 4? I've heard a lot of comparisons between John Wick Chapter 4 and Extraction 2, and for me, I like Extraction 2 more. Why? I'll tell you in two main points why I liked Extraction 2 more than John Wick. -1. Because John Wick had some unnecessary dialogues and scenes, and the film was very long, but Extraction 2 was shorter and there were no random scenes. -2. In Extraction 2, there were characters helping Tyler in the mission, Nick and Yaz, and there were some conversations and jokes during the implementation of the mission between the team to make you feel that you are among them. and this thing was not present in John Wick. I hope you tell me in the comments what you liked more, John Wick Chapter 4 or Extraction 2, and tell me why. I'd like to hear people's opinions and discuss them in the comments. What is a new Guinness World Record that Extraction 2 broke it? This movie broke a new record, 21 minutes of action taken in one shot. Imagine with me how much time and effort it took to make one shot, and director Sam Hargrave said, "It took us from 4 to 5 months to plan and practice for that scene." And really, when you watch the movie, you say to yourself how they did all this. Maybe some people think that it is easy to do one shot for 21 minutes, but it is very difficult. Because the most important part was communication between departments, because we had to decide with the stunt team what we were going to shoot and how we're going to do it and where we're going to do it. So thanks for Netflix to this one shot. Is it any weak? There are some things that I didn't like in the movie, but when you watch it, you will know that the writing of the character was weak. 2. I wanted more flashbacks about some characters, such as the character of Tyler, the character of the villain, and many characters that we could not relate to because we do not know anything about their past. I think that the most beautiful part when watching a movie is discussing the topic with other people. So tell me what you think about Extraction 2. What did you like about the movie and what did you hate about the movie? And how much do you give the movie out of 10? I will tell you my rate at the end of the video. Is it any good? This is a truly bananas, edge-of-your-seat action movie. Yes, you will indeed need to suspend your disbelief for much of Extraction 2. But as escapist action movie fare, once said disbelief is suspended, it's almost non-stop entertainment. Many of the fight and battle scenes are quite intricate, particularly the scenes involving the breakout from the Republic of Georgia prison, presented for several minutes as one unbroken shot. It's impressive in its detail and non-stop fury, even if it's completely over the top. Somehow, the movie finds time to tell the story, and even provides some backstory to not only the good guys, but also the bad guys as well. Not that there's a ton of nuance and character development, but there's enough to make them more human than what's seen in most action movies of this caliber. It also allows the viewer to take 5 from all the fighting. For older teens and up, this is a fun but violent ride. What is my rate? In the end, it was a good movie. I advise everyone to watch it as soon as possible. My rate for the movie is 8 out of 10. Do not forget to tell me how much you rate the movie out of 10. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel to receive all new. Peace.